sayings on the wall to add some character. That one I got super cheap from Ross or Marshall's, I think. Had a little bit of a scratch on it, but I don't mind it. This other one, I found it at Marshall's, and it says kindness changes everything, and I really love it. Only $2. Yeah. Next, I had to spray paint them because I wanted them to be a certain color. I used some old cardboard from an old Amazon package, put them out on my lawn. And this is a really good idea because on your lawn, when you cut it, you actually can just cut off the spray paint. You don't have to worry about doing it. So these are the 4 colors that I got to sort of make a collage on the wall. I got this, which is supposed to be kind of like a gloss machinery gray. It's supposed to be a darker gray than that, but whatever. Pumpkin orange, a blue gloss blue ocean breeze, and this gloss gold Bauhaus gold. I wanted the colors to be cool and complement the color of the wall. Alright, so we're gonna get started. Enjoy watching me paint these frames. Make sure to get every little bit onto the frame. Make sure to get the sides, the inside, because once these dry, you're not gonna want to go back and paint anymore. I had to go back and paint several times because there were chips and nicks on it. Like I said, the paint really didn't adhere as well as I wanted them to, but they definitely did come out very well, very nice. Alright, so here is what they look like. All covered. Once you get finished, put them on some old wrapping paper or some paper so that you can cut out the shapes of them. And you're going to want to cut out the shapes so you can estimate what they're going to look like when you put them on the wall. It took me a little while to cut them out, but it's definitely a step that you don't want to miss, because once I put them on the wall, they looked a little something like this. I had to put the arrows there because some of the frames were the same size, but the pictures in them were horizontal or they were vertical, so I had to put different arrows and stuff like that because some of the frames fit the actual same thing. As you can see, looks like that. That big circle in the middle is actually a mirror that I found elsewhere in my house that I wanted to repurpose. See, here's the mirror. I thought that this was going to actually fit, like by putting some double-sided kind of heavy tape on the back. However, you're gonna see later on that that did not work. So here's the tape. Taping it all around. I tried to put as much as I could on there, but later on, actually, once I stuck it on the wall, that crap just fell. So I ended up using these hooks. This is the hook that I used. They went into plaster walls pretty well, and I'm very pleased with the way it went. I put it on top of the paper because I wanted the paper to be able to snatch off afterward. That worked out great. As you can see, I'm here putting on all of the frames, measuring them. Take your time in doing this because you need a level and you want to make sure that everything is level. Some of the things I actually did put on with command strips that were really heavy weight and had a heavier payload. But for the most part, for the heavier things, I used the nails.
My body, you got me going crazy.
Also, I had to wipe some of them off because the frames had been sitting for a while when I found them. This project actually took me a couple of weeks because I went and found the frames. Don't mind him. I went and found the frames before I did everything because I knew I wanted it. Putting these on was kind of a hassle because I couldn't see the bag. But just work with it and you'll be fine. When I use the command strips, I only use the level with the command strips. I needed my boyfriend to help me with the final piece because it was so big, and before it fell, it tumbled all the way down the steps, and I thought the mirror broke, but luckily the mirror didn't break. And here is the final look. I am so pleased with the way it came out. Actually, I'm a lot more pleased because I didn't know the color was going to come together so well. It was a risk that I took, and I'm happy I did. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, like and subscribe to the page. Comment, tell me what you like most about it.